Last time on Strip Search.
Cars and cats. Have you ever thought about pronouncing your name Tavis?
I have enough people do that for me.
Why do you want to be a cartoonist?
For the D.
But this part right here is supposed to have a lot of back and forth.
No, it doesn't. I mean, he took a gamble and it didn't pay off. Both of these were great strips, but one of them was outstanding. Davis?
You're not the strip we're searching for.
This is awesome.
Good morning. Morning. The final four. Are you all ready for today?
Yeah.
It's very confident of you. I don't know that you are, but we'll find out. Let's go for a ride.
Ooh, donuts eating competition.
I don't think it's actually going to take place in the donut shop. I think the donut shop is just a place.
We're back downtown, but there's no ducks today. However, you will be going all over downtown Seattle in a strip search scavenger hunt.
Abby called it. She had said scavenger hunt, and I was like, that's a really good idea.
You'll be in teams of 2, and you will have 1 hour to get to as many of the locations on the list as possible.
Please let me be partnered with somebody who has a sense of direction, because I will be lost.
You must then draw the landmark you see, and the artist must alternate back and forth on the team. Whoever gets the most at the end of the hour will win. Though a drawing can be disqualified for being what I believe is called hella lame. So be careful with that. I see you guys bunching up together already, but the teams we have assigned is Katie and Abby.
I know Abby's like really cool and low maintenance, and it'd be easy to like communicate with her, so I'm fine with that. I was happy it was Abby.
Awesome. Katie's great.
I kind of leaned over to her and I was like, do you have a sense of direction? She was like, yes, I do. I was like, okay, sweet.
And Lexi and Maki.
Excellent. This is great. I know Lexi has been in Seattle before. She's also a good runner.
I didn't really care who I ended up paired with. I initially attached myself to Katie, but that's just because she was standing next to me.
We know that you're not from here, so we'll be giving each team maps of downtown Seattle. It'll be very difficult to get to every place within an hour, so you'll have to move fast. In the event of a tie, the quality of the sketches will be taken into account, so don't half-ass it. There's something kind of valuable on the line. All right, go for it.
The first thing we do is check out the list and try to pinpoint the easiest locations.
The plan is to figure out what all of the clues mean, and then to figure out where all those places are on the map, and then just make a loop.
That might be it.
Where's the cup? All right, here.
So where's the...
Start walking.
Abby and I just one by one went through it and figured, you know, this has got to be this has got to be this has got to be this. We got to the donut, and we realized we're standing right there at the donut store. So we made a note of that. Come time to actually head over to our next location, we ran off and then remembered that we hadn't actually drawn the donut shop thing yet, so we turned around. Abby booked it back up the hill and drew the donut sign, and then we went on our merry way.
Okay, that's good now.
Yeah, it works.
With 1 point in the bag, Abby and Katie head for the water, but Maki and Lexi are already well on their way.
So the Great Wheel is right next to the aquarium. That's one of our clues. Huge ass busted umbrella. Seattle's flagship library, giant typewriter eraser.
Do you want to go ahead and draw first, Maki?
Sure. I think we're doing pretty good. I looked over the list. I've kind of blocked out what I know certain landmarks are, and we're heading to our first location down at the pier.
The main stage is another one.
We can hit the easy ones, and then we can start asking locals about some of the more obscure stuff that we don't understand.
There's an elephant car wash, isn't there?
Yeah.
That's one of them.
I don't remember
Never
where that
forgetting
was.
to wash your car.
Okay.
Hand forged with holes. Is there like a donut shop next to the hammering guy? Was that back at the place?
Maybe.
I just remember seeing the top donut place had a guy hammering
What?
with the shit. We were right
It had
there.
a guy hammering.
We didn't realize that one of the clues was talking about the donut place until we were like halfway to the first place we decided to go. So we just figured we'd hit it up on the way to another location.
So if it comes down to it, we could draw that one from memory if we really have to. Now, are we supposed to draw the aquarium?
Yeah, I guess bunch of fishes.
Huh. Okay.
Is there something that's sort of shaped like that?
I don't know. Maybe there's some modern art that is actually a broken ass umbrella? I don't know.
Both teams are headed to the pier, and while Lexi and Maki have just missed the umbrella, Katie and Abby still have a chance to get it on the way.
I wanted to hit the sculpture of the giant typewriter thing, but I really underestimated how far away that one was, and we kind of accidentally overshot it and ran across the giant busted umbrella, which I thought was some sort of a clue that meant like something that looks like a giant busted up umbrella but actually is a building, but in fact it was just public art that was a giant busted up umbrella. Yes, there's a Bell Street Pier and Conference Center.
That sounds like it might be likely then, just because,
Yeah, we can try it out.
Abby and Katie now lead by 2 points, but Maki and Lexi are getting close to the aquarium and the Ferris wheel.
What a shitty ass weather day is this? Holy balls.
We just looked at what was first on the list, and we were easily able to identify that it was the aquarium. And since that was next to the Great Wheel, we thought that would be a good place to go first and just knock off 2 in one go.
There's the aquarium. What would be the main stage? Would that be the World's Fair stage? There is a car coming, so hustle a little bit. No, it's blocked off.
We got the donut shop, we stumbled upon the umbrella, and we headed towards the water, figuring that we run into a bunch of stuff down there.
okay. South. Great.
Both teams are now heading for the Pier 59 aquarium, but Maki and Lexi are closer.
Hold on. Let's go down here.
So we're heading out of the pier. We're realizing that maybe starting downhill wasn't the best idea. There were some pretty killer stairs.
Let me get it from like here.
Get drawing, just try to spend a couple minutes. Make sure to get that slanting.
Yeah.
Yeah, get the text and get that kind of open area at the bottom there. We'll whip straight up to the convention center from here, and then we'll book it over to the Space Needle.
Several blocks to the north, Abby and Katie are trying to catch up.
We went down to the pier and tried to run around for a bit because I was like, where the hell is the giant typewriter eraser? And then I tried to fake it.
Ten more seconds. All right, you ask about the library, the flagship library, and the elephant car wash, and I've got a marker. I will start drawing the Great Wheel.
All right. Most of Seattle citizens were very kind and very helpful.
Sorry to bug you, I'm working on a scavenger hunt. Do you happen to know where the elephant car wash is? Up that way, do you know the street at all? Or? All right, thank you. That's a great help. Thank you very much.
That's a long walk.
Yeah. Oh.
We have a game plan as to where we're going to hit next, the next clumping of landmarks.
So it looks like the car wash is kind of where we need to go by the Space Needle.
Okay, cool.
The library is a giant glass pyramid at the top of Spring Street. It's kind of in the opposite direction of where the rest of the stuff we need to get is.
Okay, we can worry about that last then. I vote we run straight up Pike Street to the convention center, and then we'll cut down to 5th Avenue and follow that all the way to where else we need to go, okay?
Sounds good.
We tried to construct a game plan that enabled us to hit as many as we could.
Maki and Lexi are finished at the waterfront before Katie and Abby have even found their way there.
This thing might go down. Yeah. Oh, I found stairs. Abby. It's got at least 2 eraser.
The next place we're going to go to is down by the water, by the aquarium and the big wheel.
Come on, open. Do it. Open up.
We ran down to the water, then ran up the hill again and went back down, and I don't really know why we did that, and I was kind of worried that we were losing time.
Abby and Katie's detour has cost them time, while Maki and Lexi head back into town aiming for the library.
Yep.
Yikes.
Tell you what though, I'm glad we got this out of the way first. This is still the right direction.
Yeah, real funny. Send the fat guy running around.
You're doing great, Maki. I believe in you.
Instead of heading for the library, Maki and Lexi turn north on 1st Avenue, while Katie and Abby are now drawing the aquarium and the Great Wheel.
Okay.
Oh, that way? Awesome.
With directions to the library and convention center, Katie and Abby are ready to move on, but Lexi and Maki continue to head north in search of any clues.
Let's go ahead and cross this way. I figure downhill is the place to do this.
I definitely felt like I was slowing Lexi down, so I just tried to plow ahead as fast as I could.
Busted ass umbrella. Where are you?
Where the fuck is you?
You know, I'm nowhere near as fit and fast as Lexi, but it's good. You know, she's keeping the pacing and I'm just working everything I've got to keep up.
Doing okay back there, Maki?
Hanging in there. I could keep this pace up for a long time.
Okay.
Which is better than, you know, me setting the pace and us being really slow.
Ka-ching!
As Maki and Lexi head further into northwest Seattle, Katie and Abby are heading northeast.
After the pier, we were a little bit confused, but then we just decided to get to the library and go from there.
Yeah, we know where the library is. We're going there next.
Oh wow, so glad we keep going now.
Oh wait, is this not the convention center?
Oh no, that's the library.
Oh, that's the library?
Yeah. Me and Katie get along real nice. We know where we're going. No one's pushing and shoving. We're just like, this is hard. Let's just do it. That's that way.
That way? Okay, what, do you know that anything is that way? Should we head this way?
We are over here.
Okay.
Abby is easygoing and I'm easygoing, so conversation styles work out well. There wasn't anything to argue over.
After spotting the library from several blocks away, Katie and Abby head for the convention center. Meanwhile, Lexi and Maki head for what they think is the main stage.
I'm basically scouting at this point.
Hey, Lexi.
What?
That weird metal tree is right around there, right?
Yeah?
Could that be a busted umbrella?
I don't think so. That's a tree.
The umbrella was on the map. No, we totally missed it.
I'm not seeing anything elephant related. I'm not seeing it, you guys. I'm not sure how this intersection works. How you doing?
All right, just my shins. Let's go.
We can totally do it.
Neither team has found a clue in some time. While Abby directs her team to the convention center, Lexi and Maki still try to find something in North Downtown.
I'm not even 100% sure I know where this fucking stage is. You can draw the eraser from memory while we're walking?
It didn't really occur to me that we actually had to go to these places. I kind of figured that the reason that we had to go there was so that we could look at what we were drawing.
In fact, why don't you do that right now?
We just decided that we would try to pad ours with what we could, and since Maki had a very good recollection of what it looked like, he decided that for one of his turns he would try to reconstruct it from memory.
I'm gonna scout ahead.
I'll just go for it.
Yeah, cool, perfect. Looks great.
I had gotten it in my head that the main stage was the World's Fair Amphitheater.
Do you think you can draw the donut?
Our plan was to, loop back eventually, but we both knew that we could draw the sign from memory if we had to.
I can describe it to you.
Yeah, we could work together on that. Do you know it's the elephant car wash around here? The elephant car wash in particular?
All right, donut place.
I'll just go for it right here.
Yeah.
The building is here.
It's very tall.
Now, how did
The
it?
sign has a circle here and then a long part next to it. The guy is pointing this way and the horse is like this and the guy is like this. And then there's a long sign that says donuts. Like that, just like if you had just an arc here
Was
and,
that the
and it's
top?
flat at the sides and it's a little fanned out side. I think it was much bigger than that.
All right, thanks.
It's okay, yeah, do that, perfect. Let's go. Follow me, please. We got the two by the pier. You did the eraser.
Got the stage.
I got the stage. We kind of got the donuts.
We also thought that the typewriter eraser was in that vicinity.
We did a good job figuring what each
This-
thing was.
Yes, we just had a
Just
hard
getting
time
there.
getting there.
A local also told us that the elephant car wash was in that area.
We were possibly given bad information on that one.
Thought that we might get 3 in rapid succession if we struck off in that direction.
Is it up that way now?
With time ticking away, Lexi and Maki need to find more clues, while Katie and Abby have just arrived at the convention center.
I think it has like the sign and stuff, but that looks like that, so. Okay. I have to run to the sculpture garden. Okay, let's do this. Ready, guys?
We got to the convention center with 5 minutes left, so I just drew the convention center and then we waited on a street corner. The Paramount was right there and I had no idea.
Last chance, Abby. Are we sure we can't get anywhere? Yeah. Pretty damn sure.
But hey, at least I found out I'm not totally out of shape.
I'm tired. Yeah, now it's gonna be.
With Abby and Katie confident that they can't reach any more clues, Maki and Lexi are desperate to find one more point.
Excuse me, do you know if the elephant car wash is around here?
Oh shit, let's get it.
Okay, thank you very much.
Is it here? Give me the sketchbook. It's my turn, right?
Yeah. Thank you.
We got the fucking car wash.
With
Should
this,
have
we
signed.
only missed 3.
I'm so glad I got the fucking elephant. Yeah.
Good job. Nice pacing. Nice pacing. Thanks for keeping me moving.
I've still got a
You
lot
know-
of juice left in me, guys. If this had been a 2-hour scavenger hunt, we would have found everything. Seriously.
I like to thank my gym for making that not as horrible as it probably could have been.
Proud of you.
Wow, how was that hour for you guys?
Awesome.
Intense.
I spent it here, filling myself with cream. So how did you two work as a team? Abby, Katie?
Yeah, well, I don't have a sense of direction, and Abby does, so it was good.
And how about you guys? You work well?
We did really well. We did
Excellent.
really well.
I do also have a good sense of direction, so I was in charge of navigation, and while one person was drawing, the other person was trying to find out where things we didn't know were. We'd ask locals and scout ahead.
Well, we looked over the sketchbooks. You guys realized right away that we were actually starting at one of the clues, which was Top Pot Donuts, and were able to draw it. You guys realized later and drew it from memory, but we will give you that because you were actually here at one point. And plus, it was a pretty accurate drawing. Well done, Maki.
That was great. That was excellent. I mean, he remembered part of it himself, and he also responded well to my recollection.
Your team, however, also drew the giant typewriter eraser at the sculpture park from memory without ever going there, which is complete bullshit in the context of a scavenger hunt.
Well, Them's the breaks.
It's fair. It's fair. You know, I thought at least we'd be able to even. I figured we'd at least be able to see it from where we were, but it was nowhere nearby.
I wouldn't feel too bad because you guys did the same thing. No one gets a point for that.
Okay.
I deserve that. I was fully expecting not to get that point.
The only other major error was that you guys drew the amphitheater at Seattle Center for the clue the main stage, and not Seattle's historic Paramount Theater, the main stage for PAX Prime.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
You guys got 4 points, and you guys got 6. Congratulations. So you worked well as a team. Hopefully you can also be pleasant dinner guests, because later today, you guys get to have a relaxing dinner with Mike, Jerry, and Robert to sit down and pick their brains and hopefully learn some stuff.
The prize is so cool. The prize is so good.
That's nice.
I imagine it's just going to be a really nice, relaxing time.
I can't wait. I think it's going to be so cool. And not only that, I'm glad Abby's coming with me because it's going to be really fun.
I think I'm excited. I'm a little worried I'm not going to have anything to say.
All right, let's get rolling. We got a lot more to do. I have so many more donuts to eat. You guys want some donuts?
Next time on Strip Search.
We're going to be putting you through contract boot camp.
God, like headache city, just horrible.
This is going to be really fun.
If the licensee wishes to use the license marks on any goods or services other than in connection with business,
Maybe the most unpleasant thing we've had to do so far